The night sky above the desert was unnaturally clear. Not a single cloud, not a single sound. Mark stood outside his trailer, staring at the stars, when one of them suddenly began to move. It didn't blink like a plane or fade like a satellite. It slowed, then stopped completely. A low vibration filled the air, deep enough to be felt in his bones. The wind died. Even the insects went silent. That's when he realized the light in the sky was slowly getting bigger. The light descended behind the hills, silent but powerful. A deep hum rolled across the sand like thunder trapped underground. Mark grabbed his flashlight and moved closer, his heart pounding louder with every step. The ground felt warm beneath his boots. As he reached the ridge, he saw it, a massive metallic structure half buried in the earth, glowing with strange symbols that shifted like living things. A sudden hiss echoed through the air. The surface of the craft opened, unfolding like mechanical petals. Cold blue light spilled out, illuminating the rocks. Mark tried to run, but his body refused to move. His muscles locked in place as something unseen pulled him forward. Inside the craft, shadows moved without bodies, and a voice echoed inside his head, speaking a language he somehow understood. "We have found you," the voice said calmly. Mark's vision blurred as he was lifted off the ground. Inside, the air smelled metallic and sharp. Strange figures emerged from the walls, tall, thin, with eyes that reflected memories instead of light. When one touched his forehead, images flooded his mind. Earth burning, cities silent, skies filled with ships just like this one. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The creatures studied him, their heads tilting in perfect unison. They showed him visions of humanity being watched for centuries, of signals sent into space long before radios existed. Mark realized with horror that they had not just arrived. They had always been here, waiting for something to change. A screen formed in the air, showing Earth from above. Red markers appeared over major cities. The voice returned, colder now. "Your species has reached the final stage." Mark felt a sharp pain in his chest as something was placed inside him. A device, a beacon. He understood its purpose instantly, to guide them when the invasion began. Suddenly, everything went dark. Mark collapsed onto the sand, gasping for air. The ship was gone. The desert was silent again. Pain in his chest. When he lay down, he saw faint blue light pulsing beneath his skin, the rhythm of his heartbeat. Days passed. He tried to tell others, believed him. Yet strange things began to happen. Electronics failed when he walked past. Animals avoided him. At night, he heard whispers in his dreams, showing him coordinates, dates, and faces he had never seen before. One evening, the sky lit up again. This time, not with one ship, but hundreds. The air shook as the clouds burned away. Mark fell to his knees, clutching his chest as the device activated. He realized the terrifying truth. He was never meant to escape. He was meant to signal the end. As the first ships descended, the voice spoke one last time inside his mind. "You were chosen because you would survive long enough to warn them." Mark screamed as the sky tore open, knowing humanity would never understand what truly ended their world. Not the aliens, but the man who unknowingly invited them.